Next phase for the banks is moving forward.
That's right. Today, a Cincinnati City Council committee advanced major plans that could shape the future of the Riverfront District for years to come.
WLWT News 5's Danielle Dindak is live at the banks with a look at what's being proposed here and what happens next. Danielle.
Yeah, hi there, Chris. So many exciting elements to this proposed plan. Now, I can tell you the whole entire concept here is to turn the banks into a place that's not just used on game days, but that is designed for everyday living.
Along Cincinnati's riverfront, the banks has become a game day and concert destination. But what if it could be more?
Vibrant, safe, and welcoming, and an experience where it's family friendly as well as appealing to multi-generations. And I think that you have pieces of that today, but I think you're going to have more.
On Tuesday, that new vision was on display in the form of a 3D model and presentation.
And what we're here today is build upon the strengths, address the weaknesses, and chart a path towards the future from a cohesive planning standpoint.
The bank's second act finishes where Phase 1 left off more than 2 decades ago. The plan calls for new development across the remaining buildable sites, including finishing the parking garage, more housing, hotel, retail space, and outdoor gathering spaces.
And 1,800 additional residential units. That's a massive amount of new residents downtown, which is something I think all of us on this dais will be really excited about.
The plan envisions more than just new buildings. Leaders say the goal is to create a true neighborhood along the riverfront that draws crowds to the banks every day.
We think there's an opportunity to take the assets you already have and build in residential density as a source of activation, regular activation, to support the retail and other on-site amenities that are on-site today, but also into the future.
Now, as for what's next, I can tell you this is going to take some time. So tomorrow, this will get approved by full council. Then the city and the county will work together to try to make this into a reality. They do have to find a master developer for this. As for what that price tag would be, that number is still in the works. But as far as how long it might take before all those ideas become to reality, they said somewhere between 10 to 15 years. Reporting live down here at the banks, Danielle Dindak, WLWT News 5.
Danielle, it sounds like residential areas and a hotel are 2 key points of this project. What else can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Ashley, the whole concept there is if more people live here, more people are staying down here, then of course more people are going to be socializing and spending money and time down here. Now, they did say as far as that residential unit, they're talking about 1,800 units, so 1,800 apartments units in there. And then for that hotel, they said there's one hotel actually down here at the banks right now. It's actually operating at a capacity and doing really well, so they need another one.